Yes. Back at it. It's your favorite podcast on YouTube. We are your hosts of the Thedoncoreanddricanhippieshow. Show. We are your hosts.
Thedoncore.
And Dricanhippie, the highest hippie in the room, of course. And we back at it, episode 133. 133. We back at it again. Deep into these hundreds, you know what I'm saying? But it's good, cool.
Regular shit, man. It's summertime in November. You know what I'm saying? But I won't complain.
Weather trying to kill niggas.
I was confused on what month it was for a second. I didn't know what was going on, but
DT said, "Oh, y'all gonna let me go? Turn the machines on.
Turn it up.
Yeah, same
Turn
shit.
them windmills up.
Regular shit, you know what I'm saying?
Can't complain. New month.
I don't know why I'm always in love with the month of November.
I love November. The trees are falling. The leaves on the ground. It's a good feel.
Yeah, we both got the tees on today, you know what I'm saying?
No matter if you black or white and black. It don't matter as long as you do it right.
What's good though? How you feeling though?
I'm feeling good, man.
We in a new world now? Not till January 20th?
I don't think so, bro. I think it's still a wacky world, man. I think it's still wacky out here, but there's a silver lining to this shit. But I mean, I feel a rejuvenation, a shift in the energy. I'm pretty sure everybody out there knows now we have a new president-elect.
It's just that everybody in America got ADD, so it's like even before he gets to sit in the White House on January 20th, everybody not even gonna be thinking about that shit like they are right now. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
It's just gonna be a regular day now. It's just like, all right, cool, we got Trump out of there, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So.
For a lot of people, that was the job. That was the mission. They don't care about what.
But I just hope if we could make issues to the president and shit like that, people should just make that heard, because right now we in a pandemic, so that's something that the president has to deal with, and we could put all our questions and all our everything towards him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just keep on that route. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Social injustice. Let's keep fighting, even if it's slowing down. Keep fighting it, just so it can stop. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't never slowing down.
Yeah. So
and
we didn't even talk about the guy that got killed in, what was that, Philly, the mentally challenged guy in front of his mom. We ain't talk about that, but there's mad other stuff that happened like that. But I think that was a reflection of the America's leadership at the time. You know what I'm saying? So now that we did our part and got him up out of there, when it was announced officially, a couple of days ago?
Saturday, I would say probably around 10:30, 11 o'clock ish. Something like that. I stayed up and broke day Friday night just watching. I wanted to see when they announced, because Georgia was at 99% votes in. PA was at 99%. I think Arizona was at like 86. But they already called that on certain media spots, and Nevada was close. But I felt like Nevada could have been called it. They just didn't want to be the state to call it. And then it's on them.
You want to give it to Pennsylvania.
Let PA and Georgia have it. After soon as after PA called, Nevada said, Biden.
But that's where he's from, right? Biden,
he's from PA.
So
he's from PA. But
I would like to think that they would have, you know what I mean?
They
shout out
came
to
out,
Philly, you know what I mean?
Shout out to Philly, shout out to Pittsburgh.
You know what I'm saying?
All the blue, everything that's blue, man. Shout out to y'all, man.
Yeah,
it's a lot of
people.
A
couple vacation spots, you know what I mean?
A lot of people out there are upset and like, why are we picking Biden? Why y'all so ecstatic? Fuck off.
All these conspiracy theories and stuff.
Fuck off.
Listen, man. Even if those simple-minded people, if your thought is, but we gotta pick the lesser of two, then you probably, if you was thinking Trump was the lesser of two evils in this, then you're an idiot. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you gotta understand what was going on at this point in this fucking election. You know what I'm saying? We just had to get him out of there. His representation for what he thought America was
supposed to be.
Yeah, it was not cool. He was trying to bring Americana back. You know what I'm
saying?
He
was trying to make this shit a dictatorship, man. He was trying to get rid of and destroy democracy.
Motherfucker fed the fucking national champs burgers and nuggets and fries from McDonald's. Like, bro.
Yeah, because they was from college, so it was like
1950s.
Like a school trip.
Yeah,
they're kids then.
But wasn't it the pandemic was starting around that time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they couldn't get no cooks or nothing, so he ordered. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this?
They could have got cooks,
bro. But yeah, that I don't know if it felt good or not, but it was like
it felt good.
It was like a destination hit, like yo, get them out of there. You know what I mean?
It felt good to see the people celebrate. I had to see Spike Lee throw a party. That was lit. I mean,
they had him come out to.
Corona cases are going up, so it's like, should we be out in the streets like this? But I understand the joyism where people have felt enduring this shit for 4 years. On top of if you've been in tune and seen the racial pot that was boiling in this country, we've actually endured it for 12 years. Because from Obama's first presidency, you've seen the bigots coming out. So it's been over a decade of this racial shit.
It just always felt like you growing up with a pops that just berates you all the time, so like, and just says ignorant shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, my nigga, like, sometimes there's a time and a place for shit. Like, you can act like this in the house all day, but why you gotta do that in
with the
public?
camera
on
Twitter, all this, like, why is your old ass on Twitter anyway?
You just disrespecting everybody. Like, China's going through this shit as much as we are, and you just disrespecting them, saying that it's their virus. Okay, if it came from there, you know what I'm saying? Like, we wasn't strict enough to, you know what I mean, test our people that was going out there and coming back to not bring it to America.
It's not even we wasn't strict enough. You got rid of the blanket of the Security Council that we had here, the Health Council that would prepare if shit like this was going to happen. You got rid of that to spite Obama, because it's what he did. So, to me, you should be gone for that alone. 2 years ago, you got rid of basically our pandemic council, and then 2 years later, we faced with the worst shit ever. Where it's called COVID-19 because it comes from 2019. They knew about this shit. Y'all motherfuckers knew about it too when y'all was posting videos and saying why Chinese people eating bats. That was last summer.
And we going into 2021, still don't got a full control of it. Like, even though they saying Pfizer got a vaccine that's been working on like 40,000 people so far.
When you Google, this is what I be saying, you can't piss on my leg and tell me you spilled a cup of water. Look at the CDC guidelines on vaccines, and they say it takes 3 to 5 years to create a vaccine. So what makes this so special that they have a vaccine?
That's what I was asking. Like, what's the turnaround that y'all looking at? It's probably like they probably just got killed off like during the quarantine. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know what's the exact science behind it.
Here's my thing. Are you saying that people that get coronavirus still carries it after they get better from it, so they need a vaccine? Is that why your taste buds, it doesn't work?
You know, it's the same shit as it started with the Spanish flu shot. Now they give it to you so you won't catch it. How does that sound?
They not giving me shit.
When I got 13, I was like, you giving it to me so I won't catch it. No, I don't need that shit. I'm good.
So you could catch it and your body become...
Yeah, immune to it. It comes comfortable with it. But no, that's not how our body's supposed to work, bro. No. That shit is different. But yeah.
We gotta hold them accountable. And one thing I would like to say to people, I'm one person that didn't have faith in my own people because there's always a divide between us, and what's important isn't important to the masses of us. What I would say is in the past 4 or 5 months with all the Black Lives Matter and racial injustice and what I've seen from my son and Tamika Mallory and even DL, Killer Mike as always, Trey Deuce, Steven Jackson, Q, and the list goes on and on and on. Yeah. Kenny Stills even. Kaepernick. You see what I'm saying? So there's more voices. Like I remember I used to be like, who's our leader? We don't have a leader.
Everybody
we have
Al Sharpton or something.
Fuck out of here. We have voices. And in this generation, with this phone, that TV, that's all you need. We all have voices. And once we have people that are fighting the fight and take it there and make it their objective and they purpose, and they help put this man into his seat, which has happened before with us, right? Mm-hmm. But what did we do after that? What did we do after that? We celebrated, then what? I feel like now we have the right people at the right ages that when Biden says to African Americans, you stood by me forever. Even in Pennsylvania. Mm-hmm. That's how he remains to be the senator. You have to be voted in to be there for 40 years, right?
Be around the people.
So what the fuck people be talking about? Okay? So you have that, and he's saying, I will have y'all back. Y'all always have my back. You don't just say, yes! No, it's like,
you gotta hold them.
It's like this. Alright, I'm glad you said that. Here's a list of things that we need to be taken care of. Yeah. And if you're going to be doing that over there, we need this to be taken care of.
You got to give me a plan or something.
You can't legalize marijuana and decriminalize it federally and leave these people locked up. You cannot do that.
Yeah, now you gotta make people go back and search through all this shit, see what's up, see who did what. You gotta let people go and even give them a shot at certain shit, you know what I'm saying? And then people that's out here, I don't know, you just gotta, we just, like you said, we just gotta hold them accountable.
Because even with me, if they decriminalize it federally, I want my arrest to be thrown out. Yeah. I've only been arrested for weed, bro. I don't care how minuscule or where at level it is. Yeah. Whether it's misdemeanor, I want it thrown out.
Yeah, only time
no criminal record.
Yeah, only time I really got caught up was for marijuana.
And I told you the other day, me and Rod the other day, if this was early 2000s, y'all niggas would be putting bail money up for us as much weed we had in the car. And they seen all of it and say, yo, all right, go ahead. Huh?
Yeah, they don't care about
They don't care. But years ago, we probably be looking at 15 years.
Yeah, so we just gonna see. I ain't wanna kill y'all. I ain't wanna beat y'all over the head with the
president,
with the fucking politics and shit. You know what I'm saying?
But it's what's going on.
It's what's going on right now, and everything we do is documented. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because Trump still hasn't conceded. He got the people in half the country saying that the election was rigged, news was fake. Every news channel was fake except Fox News. Fox News says that President-elect is Joe Biden, and now that's fake. He's out golfing while Giuliani is melting, trying to litigate all these cases in all these states, just to help himself and stop himself from facing the criminal charges that's waiting for you. And people don't accept that or that real
they
shit.
They wanted to keep him in office. I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of glad, man. You know, I be watching, man, these YouTube channels, they be having time travelers on there and shit. A lot of them niggas said, Trump was gonna get reelected. I'm like, yeah, y'all niggas is lying. Y'all not from the future.
I'm one that said it. I'm one that felt like,
y'all not from the future, motherfucker.
In my lifetime, I've never seen a one-term president. I've never seen a one-term president. Think about it.
Yeah, we had what
you
we
seen
saw.
the total.
What we saw.
You seen
what we saw. Clinton.
Bush. Obama, bro.
That's not the only one we seen.
This is.
The first Bush was the fourth.
When we was being born, bro.
Yeah, so we see.
He won his
Bush,
national in 88, and then 92 is when Clinton takes over. So my recollect is from 90. I don't remember the 80s. I don't remember nothing from the 80s.
We seen Clinton, Bush, Obama, and now Trump, and now.
He's the only one-term president I've ever seen, and I kind of felt like he brung out those racist bigots that never voted, just like we seen and heard. I seen a video of some woman that's 92 years old in Atlanta that never voted. And this was her first time voting. It's a lot of that shit. It's not made up rhetoric where people are saying it's a lot of people in this country. Over 145 million people voted in this country.
You see that you could do some. That's what I mean by America spoke. Black America spoke. Women of America spoke.
The youth spoke.
Youth spoke, right? Because you saw, like you said, we saw Clinton. He fucked up. He got ahead in the room.
But he was already in the second term.
That's American shit. All right, cool. Then we see Bush. Then we see Bush. You're like, oh shit, this nigga did the oil shit. He made we don't know about the Twin Towers shit. But that's American shit.
Hurricane Katrina.
That's American shit. We seen Obama, the Black Act or whatever, where you can't see what's going in the food and all that. But that's America. Sometimes you won't get shit like this.
Not just that, but look, being able to monitor you.
All that Snowden shit, yeah.
That's Obama.
This nigga, bro, your racist antics and your white supremacy, white supremacy that you felt you had inside of you, like that shit don't feed no more in America, bro. They might be out here, and like everybody said, that's a fact that
you're wrong.
Nah, it's out here. It's out here. What I'm saying is
the
that
country is split.
Yeah, but it's weeding out, bro. Because you're not gonna tell me that the youth came out to vote and they racist.
Oh, but that's what I told you though. I said 87 marks the era. I don't say that just because of my birth, but I'm born that year. You look at it from 87 on down, the mentality of urban youth has shifted.
And now,
I'm not taking
youth
away from the 86 babies, but I just feel
I'll say youth, not urban youth. Because I really think the white youth is like, yo, we don't like that racist shit. It's corny, bro.
Yeah, because the shift in urban youth. They don't just see their peers and their age as black kids going to jail, bro. How many young entrepreneurs we know that got their own businesses on Instagram? You see what I'm saying?
Especially, like, if you saying that, that's just the beginning. Then, like, the generations after us, like,
yes, that's what
we're not with none of that ghetto gangster shit, nigga. I'm Hawaiian.
Now, if you are on that time, you on that time.
That's you.
But it's a smaller window than from when we was growing up and the people ahead of us was growing up.
Yeah, because I feel like I was sort of in that, like, you always told me, like, yo, you one of the realest people I know. And I always took that as confused. Like, why he say that? I don't always be in every war with him and everything. But you always was like, nah, you tell me what's on your mind. If I need you to come with me somewhere, and you be like, nah, I ain't feeling that cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I felt like I was always in that minority where I'm a real person. I'ma just be me. Like, if I tell you I'm scared, I'm not gonna do that. If I tell you I'm down, we gonna do that. Like,
you know how hard it is, and I never spoke on this, bro. I've never said this. You know how hard it is to be moving out there. You know how I used to move out there. I had 40, 50 niggas with me. Whitney. You know how hard it is to look at those boys. Like, remember what Mike said, everybody not gonna be there, right? But I always was jumping out the window for my niggas. I didn't care. I fight for you. You don't have to, right? But you know how hard it is to be like, damn. Who's really standing? Who frauding? We just had the interview with Broadway. Y'all go watch that. You know what I'm saying? If you look at us now, right? If somebody didn't know us, they'll be like, bro, I ain't fucking with him. Mm-hmm. It's the big blood under the. But when you know and you hear him talk, you be like, boy, that's what I get it.
Yeah.
So you see what I'm saying? It's harder to weed it out. So when you have someone who is real with they self.
Yeah.
Nah, Cole, I ain't doing that. Nah, that ain't me. I ain't fuck with it. Nah, I ain't doing that. But when shit real, When shit real, and it's like, yo, boy, I don't give a fuck right now. It's like, all right, he mean it.
Even with what we were saying about the president shit, we always saw you as quote unquote the leader of the shit, you know what I'm saying? So we held you accountable for certain shit. It was like, bro, why you gonna tell me to go do this dumb shit with you and then we both get, you know what I'm saying? So we always was able, I always was able to hold you accountable for whatever you had me go do with you, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, all right, we good.
I had to deal with y'all parents. I didn't have to deal with people that wasn't from the block parents, besides probably Press and Talib. But Talib pops he'll whip both our ass. So, you know, it was different. I had to worry about y'all parents. Like, I couldn't. That's why we're not blood. That's why we didn't do that. I wasn't thinking for myself. I said, if I do it, gee, baby, if I do it, they're gonna do it. I don't want that for them. Because it's in a vacuum. It's multiple people that's trying to have, We good. We gonna rep our block. So, I always appreciated you for that, bro. That's why I spend most of my time around you.
But what you was saying, like, it is, like, right now, for me, it's mad hard to weed out people right now. But that's why I keep my distance. And for anybody that see this in my personal life, like this episode, and hear me say this shit, it's nothing personal towards nobody right now. It's personal with me. You understand what I mean? I'm trying to figure where I want to go these next 10 years. I've been feeling like I've been hypocritical towards myself the first 27 years of my life or some shit, because I always say, yo, I want to be straight by 30. I want to be this by 30, and I'm not. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn, have I been giving my energy to the wrong shit, to my friends all the time, you know what I'm saying? Or to a girl all the time, or to a 9 to 5 all the time, you know what I'm saying?
That's why we're here now.
Yeah, so I wanna like really get myself together, bro, mentally. And we was chilling yesterday, and I said that shit out of nowhere, right? I said, yo, I need a break, bro. I'm not all the way there. And you was like, yeah, we a couple weeks away from a break. And you put me back on track. I'm like,
a couple weeks.
Yeah, I need a break.
It's fourth quarter, nigga. We up 15, nigga. Don't let up. Don't let up.
That's why you go.
In the game.
That's why you go through the shit you go through early in life, so you see your mom's working 2 jobs and taking you to school. You know what I'm saying? Then you get that work ethic and all that extra shit. But
we said that to say that it's a difference in the generations, where as this youth, how I'm saying, it's harder to weed out who is who and who is really real. With this youth, they tell you
so
and they show you. I love that shit. I love it. That's why I have so many young dudes.
And they be the pussy ones too. They be like, nah, I don't like you.
Yeah, they tell you.
You be like, boy, I fucked you up there. He be like, okay. I just don't want to hang out with you.
I don't fuck with you though. Like, you do mad clown shit.
I'd be like, oh.
Mad clown
That's
shit.
how they do it.
So
then this generation is different.
They outspoken, and they not gonna allow somebody like Trump. That's why I said he don't know the kids that was 16.
You talking shit my grandfather used to talk before he died, and I ain't
like it.
And my pops ain't like that.
And my homie Donnell cool as shit. Matter of fact, he got me some pussy.
Word up.
He got me some pussy and some head. Okay? So, I don't know what you talking about. Donnell cool.
But Donald not.
So, the youth that was 15, 16, that you wasn't accounting for 4 years ago, came of age and told you, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. That's
not just black youth, white youth, and Latino youth. Asian youth too. The youth said be gone, guy.
You corny. Your rhetoric is trash.
It's not even funny to me. It's funny to us because we know Donald Trump. They don't know that nigga.
Yeah, they don't know him.
They're like, get him the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we need a president. We need somebody that know about politics. But yeah, hopefully y'all.
Listen, that's the guy that was with Obama when I was 10, right?
Yeah, he's a cool guy. It's Lyndon B. Johnson, right?
That's Cool Joe.
from one big news to another, we'll just jump right into it. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. And it's crazy because the last episode we talked about him like for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, briefly. It's like, yeah, King Von.
I didn't even watch that last episode because I think, and I know I might have said it because I downloaded the album.
No, we mentioned it
right after
on
that,
episode.
and I said, "Yo, I'm gonna listen to it."
Yeah, and then I said I never really heard nothing of his, and then he was like,
he was with Flex.
Yeah, we was like he was with Flex, and I was like, yeah, I heard the freestyle, and then we said something else, but it was just light what we talked about, and then what's that? 2 days later, or the same day, 1 day later, he was like, yo, boy, got hit.
That same night, bro.
And I'm like, what?
I said you Friday. I was like, yo, boy, King Von got hit.
And I knew who he was. I was like, that's a Chicago kid.
Yeah, I was
he
like,
was like, yeah, and I'm like,
Rondo.
Who the fuck is Quando Rondo? I thought Rondo number 9 was locked.
It's Quando Rondo.
Quando Rondo, but
so, it just bugged me out, and then I text you minutes after that, like, yo, he died, bro. Unreal shit.
That's right.
I didn't even, and I haven't listened to the album. I can't because it feels very eerie. This is a new artist. I never got in tune with him. I knew about King Von. I knew he was hot based off of who was sanctioning him and niggas telling me, yo, call, listen to Von. I'm like, yo, listen, right now it's Griselda's GXFR right now, bro.
A couple years ago.
Nah, not even that. Give me some time. Niggas just dropped some shit. Burning the Proof, From King to a God. I think I'm
still listening.
Lulu drops on Friday. It's a Griselda energy right now. So I can't just turn it up. But I'm going to download it and I'm going to listen to it because I wanted to talk about it on this episode. And I just felt like I felt wrong, bro. I felt like how when Nip died and niggas went and now they listen to that. I didn't want to feel like that. I won't get to it when I get to it because I'm not going to search for it. I really was. Because I watched this video with Polo G because I fuck with Polo G.
Because I was like that for years, you know that. I was like that for years. I was like, I don't listen to this person because he passed and I never listened to him. But now it's a little different, like, because if you just go on YouTube or stream their shit, it's at least a little support, you know what I mean? Whatever little money could go into their shit. Or
I don't be no niggas' contracts.
I don't know, I'm just saying, like, just support his shit, I guess, you know what I'm saying?
I don't be knowing niggas' contract situations. So not all times just going to stream their shit, are you supporting them?
Yeah.
I know with Nip, he owned all that shit. So when I throw Marathon on, that's going to Lauren and the kids.
But they saying that they was cool before.
Oh,
a couple years ago.
Rondo and
King Von.
Yeah.
Maybe like up and coming artists in the same venues and shit. They was probably talking and shit like that.
I don't know the full length, but I think he fucked with NBA Youngboy.
Rondo.
Vaughn and NBA Youngboy was supposed to be.
Yeah. Because of some shit.
Vaughn had just said in New York that it was nothing. I don't follow these niggas, but for
that's the kind of energy he was giving off to me. Like, I don't really want too much rap beef or whatever.
I know he had did $1 million worth of game, which came out yesterday. I haven't watched. I started it and I turned it off. It just feels weird to me right now. His body is still cold. And just this time last week, he was in New York, and I'm looking at him alive with Flex, and I'm like, I like that. And he played the freestyle. I was like, nah, he can rap. But he went down there, and even his last tweets was airy. Like, yo, I ain't running. I'm out here.
And then from what I heard, I saw like probably the 6-minute clip that Son dropped with his manager, and he was like, yo, this all happened in like 3 seconds, bro. Like, they said Son was in the car, and King Von was like, he was just chilling. He hopped out the van and he bumped into Son. He ain't even see him, like, they bumped into each other like back to back. They turned around and they just started popping off on each other. Him and Von, old boy Von was fighting, and then he said somebody came out from white car from the other side, and before anybody knew anything, he just let off 8.
Yeah.
And hit Rondo 4 and hit the manager 4 times. Some shit like that. I ain't get the full details.
Yeah.
But
He hit 2 niggas.
He hit 2 other niggas, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they saying, I don't know, all these investigators and shit, but it came out in the news that they arrested the dude.
Shit, fucking the news, the fucking social media had it already locked down.
Social media investigators.
They dropped the video.
Nigga said, I was on TikTok, boy said, alright, watch this.
Watch
The
this.
dude that's at this video shoot is with this.
Oh, that's him right there.
Said,
that's him right there. You from that video. What's his name? Get his name.
Look at these niggas. This shit is
Where
crazy.
he at right now? They got the hospital he was at on. He's there right now. Because I think the cop shot him.
Cause they did a video shoot. They did that video shoot right before they bumped into each other, right? That was the same day. Cause he still had that same clothes on. That shit, that's eerie though. Like, that's weird. Like, I mean.
Unless he's a dirty nigga.
No. I ain't mean that. It's weird that, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
It don't, and to me, it don't feel like he died. Like that's the situation I see where niggas be like, nah, he ain't dead. He forever living. You know what I'm saying? Cause even watching the video, it's like, and I can see Vaughn was tight with his niggas.
That's another
That's what
thing with
hurts
his
even more,
niggas,
look, baby.
man. It's almost like the same question we was asking. Where the one nigga at least with the hammer? The one nigga. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have the one person with the thing. Like, I don't know. Especially going to other states, man. Shit is different. If you don't know the land, the law of the land.
I was flabbergasted when I watched that video because it wasn't like your normal shooting. You see niggas get shot, Vaughn go down, other niggas go down, niggas start running. But it was a nigga choking Vaughn out. His man was hesitating to walk over, and then walked over, and he snuffed him off Vaughn. And the other nigga come over, son got up, and he snuffed son again, and then son ran off. And they picked Vaughn up, the car drives up the block. They put him in the car.
Maybe if y'all would have sprung into action earlier, them niggas would have been like, oh, they fighting back. Yeah. Like, you just gotta, if you with him, you with him, bro. Like, anything like that could happen at any moment. You gotta know that. You can't just be around for the bottles and the bitches.
I think I think their reputation got them shot. And that's just my opinion.
And if you just walking around off your, and you too, if you just personally walking around off your reputation, you're not gonna walk around strapped. Or, I'm guessing.
If I'm beefing with old block niggas and I'm from Atlanta or anywhere else, and I'm beefing with.
Oh no, you said old blocks. King Von and his niggas.
I think they got shot off
their reputation. And what I'm saying is, you probably was lacking off your reputation.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
It's
so
like,
you just like, yo, we just doing a show over here. Okay, bing bong, we out.
But that's not what he was.
That's not
the tweet.
Cause right now you on a whole run. You was in New York. You was here. You was there. You on a run right now, right? Cause you about to drop something.
No, the album dropped.
That's what I'm saying. So now you know that you're gonna be in different states, bro. And if you know that you got beef with somebody and you going south, you're not gonna have yourself prepared. I know y'all know niggas down there.
There was too many old block niggas. Nobody had the strap with me.
That's what I mean. Like, that's the crazy part. Like, how nobody with you got it on me.
You with y'all, but with them it's like if he's on them. Cause me, I just thought I'm like, son didn't even have to shoot me. He could have let it off in the air. Like, yo, get off my man, you know what I'm saying? Cause knowing who it is. If you kill this nigga, it's hot. It's hot if you kill a nigga anyway, but. Niggas just dropped the album. But that's what I'm saying. So I'm like, go ahead. So I'm thinking like, maybe he thinking, I gotta shoot him. I gotta shoot him. You know what I'm saying? These the old block niggas. If I hop out with it, and I front, and they got it, they drilling shit, right?
You gotta do what you gotta
That's
do.
why I said I feel like their reputation, and you in my city. How would y'all handle it if this was going down in y'all city? So
that
it's
whole situation is
unfortunate,
unfortunate,
man.
yeah.
It's unfortunate, man, because
That's
this
the piece
kid
to
was
him.
just another, him, Pop, who else we lost this year? Him and Pop is just like, those are stars on the way up in our culture, and that shit just, it's not right, man. Niggas gotta,
We lost a lot of young artists this year.
niggas gotta stop.
Yeah, man, I gotta put them guns down, man.
If I can tell y'all anything, right, before I do the blunt, right, to the youth, or like artists, I watch like New York City artists either die or get murdered. The same way it's happening for Chicago.
Or
bro.
even go to jail.
Or
Killing
go to
them,
jail.
yeah.
Same shit in Chicago, bro.
Yeah.
And I swear the South would have never had a shot
Cause what's the
if
name?
3 niggas from New York didn't die.
That's
I ain't
what
even
I'm
gonna
saying.
name if 3 niggas didn't die.
Cause what's his name? Che Ali was nice. Go to jail for clipping a nigga for saying suck my dick to him. His baby mom's brother at that.
At that.
Who else? Oh,
Not a random nigga.
what was his name? Rod Diggs. Shit.
We didn't know.
Clipping a nigga. It's mad shit that goes on that people put,
Allegedly.
and then people allegedly. And then people be like, yo, but they got money. You don't know if they got money just cause he spit a couple balls and he got an album out.
I'm gonna name 3. I was gonna name 3 bigs.
Big L, Big Pun, and the notorious one.
If those 3 don't die, it's clippage.
Oh, no, there's not a lot of niggas that y'all like right now that's out. Eminem not the GOAT, as y'all say.
They'd have been like, yo, he the best rapper ever. They said, oh,
Dipset would have been hot,
him.
but
They'd have been them.
it would have still, he would have let them rock.
It's the line.
That's
It's
his
the line.
line. Yeah, that's his homie. But I'm just thinking of like probably like Cassidy and niggas in that lyrical range wouldn't be too hot because Big L would have had that unlocked. And then super duper stars such as, I don't know, Drake, Kanye, like Hov was out, he was killing, but shit like that. Big had that lane.
Hov wouldn't be Hov.
Pun had that lyrical crazy lane.
Hov
Big
wouldn't be
L.
Hov. Not with them 3 alive.
It'd just be crazy, but
So just like, give it the Delta here, man. Y'all got money, go sit down.
then you got 2 different cities beefing in one city.
Oh, cause it's lit now.
You
I
got
said
2.
that.
That's 2 different cities, right? Quando Rondo's from where?
I don't know where he from.
He not from Louisiana, New Orleans area? He from Atlanta? I don't know nothing about this kid. I'm gonna have to look his
I
shit
just
up.
always
So I
seen
don't
his
make a
name.
blanket statement. I
I'm
don't
sorry.
want to make a blanket statement.
Cause it ain't just.
Cause then if it's like that, you got New Orleans and Chicago beefing in Atlanta, and then we got T.I. sticking his
Cause
nose and shit.
NBA YoungBoy is Boosterville, man.
NBA YoungBoy is from Louisiana, New Orleans.
Yes.
We know that for a fact. That's the gangster. That's the OG.
And he's on Never Broke Again.
I think he's from.
No, he's from Georgia, bro.
He's from Georgia. All right, so.
Yeah.
But my point I was making is now you got T.I. sticking his nose and shit that don't got nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? That they,
What he
you
said?
got an emotional ex-girlfriend
Andy-
going off on everything.
Yeah, cause she said Vaughn's last words was,
You need to chill, man.
"Don't cry, y'all let him get me."
Relax, man.
But it's crazy.
But I know
Look at
she
that
be-
video. He's looking like.
I don't
Not
wanna
to laugh, but
nah, that cool like, yo, I don't want to feel that. Like, if I'm around my niggas, you say, hey,
son, I'm gonna be on the.
and I look good.
Uh,
Oh, you shit.
what are y'all doing, son? Look, come on, son. Niggas, I said that. Bro, niggas gotta move better than that.
Yeah, man.
The car pulled up from all the way down the block, parked around the corner somewhere. Why the fuck? Why? I don't know if that was his car, but that's what they put him in. Why is the V around the corner? There's smokage down here.
50 out of 10 T.I. Yo, chill, man.
Yo, sit down. Sit down, Tip. You bugging the fuck out in old age. This middle age, midlife crisis is getting you. Mind your business, bro. Cause it's young niggas.
He said they love that nigga.
Bro, it's young niggas that are legends. But they out there behind the old niggas that are legends. Relax. Relax, hey, bro. Yeah, relax, Tip. Them niggas will bring it to you, bro.
Rest in peace to that kid, man.
I would not listen on everything. That's what I knew about Vaughn, and I always seen Vaughn. I always seen him. That's what I knew about him. They love that boy. Grandson?
He's a young boy. He was a young boy.
They rap about him.
Shit, cause they said Lil Durk bought out all the tickets to Quando next show, and they
niggas say he want
shit.
revenge, bro.
See, you gonna make niggas revert, bro?
No, niggas revert.
Yeah,
it's
like
over. It's up.
Like you can't.
It's
can't
up.
Do that.
It's up. It's up. And niggas, yo, just retire, bro. Whatever millions you got, just retire.
Niggas not gonna let you talk crazy about pop. A lot of New York niggas not gonna let you talk crazy about that just cause he was the young nigga, you know what I'm saying?
New York niggas not, it don't matter what
Chicago
they
niggas
are.
not gonna let you talk crazy about him now cause they saw he was one of them that was like, oh, he gonna make it, you know what I'm saying? And he might be the biggest one.
And he might be the best rapper.
If Flex let him, I mean Flex fuck with everybody, but if Flex let him, you know what I'm saying, at this age doing his thing, like, I don't know.
So that's a piece of grandson.
You know what I'm saying? I saw this little story.
I really don't like that shit.
Yeah, that shit is fucked up. You know what I mean? But like we always say too, man, so you just gotta move smarter. Move smarter, cause like you said, we would have still had Big if they would have moved just a little smarter. You know what I'm saying? Like
Niggas be killing me, bro.
you ain't gotta go out to LA. They could miss you for this year. That's it. Just this year, just be like, yo, listen, man, I ain't too comfortable with
you ain't gotta
what's
let
coming.
Niggas, you ain't gotta let niggas run in their mouth, get you running down. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them niggas. We getting money.
But Big and Whitney Houston officially inducted into the Rock&Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh, shit. Cause that was part of the party this weekend too. Brooklyn was fucking lit. Fucking lit this weekend. Shout out to Big. Shout out to St. James. Shout out to Fulton Ave. Shout out to the whole style, you heard?
Yeah, man. That boy Big, that made me listen to all his shit. I was just listening to his shit just coming.
We're fucking dope. I don't care who argue with me, because I'm not going to argue with you. Nobody rap better than him. I don't give a fuck about niggas, how many albums niggas got. Class. Shut up.
Ain't no music drop lately, right? We spoke about everything. But just because you said that, right? I saw this meme that said something about this artist, and I wanted to ask you, why people say, I don't think he topped nothing.
Oh.
Andre 3000.
What you mean, like top?
I don't mean top nothing. Like I wouldn't put him in my top 50. You know what I'm saying? But people be saying he top 5 and shit like that, and I just don't see it. But my like now I'm gonna be non-biased to it because I'm kind of biased to it. Like I don't think he's a top anything, right? But my non-biased question was, did he put himself in that box to where somebody like me could say that, like, boy, how you say he top this? He don't even got an album. He don't put nothing out. Oh, but he lyrical. He just, you know what I mean? You can make an argument for it that he's not top 5. And somebody, I don't think somebody that think he's top 5 can argue.
I think it depends, and this is what I'll be trying to tell you, what the conversation is. Now, if you talking your top 5 rappers and you thinking about just like what I tell you with the NBA, with players, you think about Chibs.
I don't think about accolades with hip hop though.
Okay, so you can't talk that album shit.
But I think
because he has
though.
albums.
I mean,
he's a part of
a duo, yeah.
One of the greatest
Now I'll give you top 5 duos, but just as a solo act, and I know he's lyrical.
But that's not what they told me. They're not saying solo act. They
No,
talking
but
about
that's
his
the
skills.
Yeah, as a solo act.
No, just his skills. Because they not going back and forth in tracks. They got verses, bro. You're talking just skill. 3 Stacks is that, bro. You ever listen to Empanada?
Yeah. I listen to all his shit. That's why I'm trying to make that. I can't make a distinction between him and, let's say, a Redman. Or
I wouldn't put him in my top 5. But he's definitely in the top 10, 15, bro.
10, 15?
It's not 20 niggas that rap better than 3 Stacks, bro.
I think our last episode, we definitely doing that top 50 shit. Bro.
It's not. It can't be, bro. It can't be. That rap better than 3 Stacks?
I don't know, bro. Top 15?
Yeah, bro. Mm-hmm. You gotta think of when they came out, too.
What was that? 9-5? 9-4? What was that? Award show? 9-4, 9-5? Some shit like that. I'm not trying to, cause I'm a fan of Outkast, you know what I'm saying? I'm just
South got something to say.
Did we put him top 5 from the South?
He's definitely top 5 from the South.
Definitely?
Definitely. Stand. A lot of these niggas that got to like ride that South gravy train when they got hot is not top 5 in the South, bro. What got the South hot and going and taking over the game was the diversity, and they all looked like they fuck with each other and nobody was hating. But D4L was able to do shit. What's the other? Shorty Low wasn't in D4L.
I think Shorty Low was in D4L. But
It was two
Boys in the
things.
Hood.
Them franchise
Them
boys.
franchise boys.
You know, Boys in the Hood, going to different.
But I don't want it to make it feel like I'm dissing.
3 Stacks is definitely top 5 in the South.
Cause there's a couple lyrics on a couple features that I was like,
it's
yo,
only
that nigga
probably
killed that shit.
one nigga I'll allow you to argue me in the South.
One.
Scarface.
Alright, cool.
That's fucking it.
That's the name I was thinking about.
And that's not even me thinking of everybody. That's just like, bruh, Scarface.
Cause Wayne is down south.
So,
He not better.
who not better than Wayne? Who don't rap better than Wayne? 3 Stacks don't rap better than Wayne. Why? Cause he had a hot run?
Cause Wayne had
Cause
a
Wayne had a hot run? That's why?
No, Wayne still spit better than him to this day. For me. And I got more shit to pick from.
You talking about what? Because he got more mixtapes and.
No, I'm talking about his lyrical presence.
Bro, the fact that he has all that shit, had a hot run in the
See,
game.
now you're giving me the Kendrick
Wait.
debate though. Now you saying he could come out every 10 years with one verse and still be a top 15 artist. Nah.
He don't do that though.
Nah, so you gonna tell me Jay Electronica top 30?
He don't do that though.
Cause of Exhibit C?
He doesn't do that.
Yes, he do. When the last time you heard of him?
Who?
Andre
Andre
2000.
2000? The last album they put out, Love Below.
That's the last time you
Bro.
heard him rap?
That's the last project they put out. He put out.
No, but now we talking about him rapping.
Yeah, him rap.
He got those features and stuff. But when's the last time we heard him?
A
Couple years ago?
Probably like 2-3 years ago.
2015, something like that. I don't know, man. I just don't like artists. I just don't think that's feasible. Like, it's not tangible to me.
Nigga already been laid and cemented his work in the game.
Yeah. And I'm not.
And doesn't have to.
I'm not talking like he's a new act.
This is
You know what I'm saying? That's what you looking at me like.
You saying
This
it
nigga
like.
just came out 2 years
You
ago.
saying like he has bigger Kendrick.
We just say he came out in '94.
Yeah, Kendrick is new, relatively new.
I'll say he's.
So
in
when you,
I'll say he's in the top
take,
4.
if we take 3 stacks out, we put Kendrick compared to Wayne, then it's like, bro, Kendrick rap better, but he ain't do too much yet. He still got more to do.
Yeah,
These niggas done did they thing already.
Yeah, but when we talk about South, I was
by the time
Wayne
takes off, 3 stacks already got the shit started for him to take off. He already did his thing. Already dropped the Sorry Miss Jacksons and Bones Over Baghdad.
No, when Wayne came out, nigga.
What?
When the Block is Hot was out, nigga. What you talking
That
about?
wasn't when that's when he with the Hot Boys.
Yeah, but that's still you. If you talk about their whole
wasn't
shit.
the best nigga on the label.
All right, but he wasn't. But we still saying that you saying that he wasn't rapping when
he wasn't hot yet, bro.
Well,
Juvenile was hot, bro.
But if you saying Andre is
B.i.G
top 5,
was hot,
is
bro.
top 5 in the South.
We ain't gonna just look
That's
back
all.
at and just be like, yeah, but no, nigga, you said the block is hot. The block is hot.
Don't do that.
You talking about that?
You know I know. Come on, son.
You talking about that?
Slow motion, all that. I
Come
know.
on, stop
Come on,
playing.
son. Don't do it to me. I know. You
Who's
trying to
charting?
let me in, huh?
Who's charting over there? That's why he ain't paid him. That's the first time Wayne should have been like, I don't know. He ain't paid Juvie. How you ain't paid Juvie?
That was my boy, right?
Come on.
And he was just paying Randy Fresh.
Because they was big time.
Alright,
That's what I'm talking wrong now?
No. I'm that's why we having the
3
debate.
stacks was 3 stacks then.
And this is why the debate is so good right now, because we never talked about it off the camera. This is the first time we talking about it.
Nah, you gotta give that man more credit than fucking 40, bro. You gotta name me 39 niggas better than him. You wildin'.
We gonna do
You
our
wildin',
shit, man. We gotta start it soon before.
Cause I swear to God, if
it.
this nigga even say comment on Talib Kweli before 3 stacks, I'm beating him the fuck up.
I
got y'all.
3 stacks.
I got y'all.
A couple.
If he pull that Midwest card or that fucking home bias, I'm whipping his ass.
Putting
And I'm
Kanye in front of
See, he wildin'. What is he? So next topic, bro.
But Drake is behind. Oh, you saw that shit? I told you, you saw that shit?
What?
Russ? Jack Harlow?
I ain't checking.
You
What
ain't see it?
happened? Russ checked on it.
They almost got into it. They got into it in the celebrity basketball game.
Come on,
Both
Jackie.
their crews.
Jackie, leave Russ alone. I'm gonna Google it.
Hey, I'll show you the clip after. Oh, yeah, it looked like
What's poppin'?
I don't know.
What's poppin'?
I don't know if they was playing but it looked like they was playing. And I think Jack Harlow fouled Russ or some shit, and they got up. They looked like they was gonna fight, and the crews came on the court and shit. But yeah, they was at a celebrity basketball game. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. We'll see. We'll look at it and see what happens more with that.
Yo, just relax, y'all. Like, that nigga's getting money.
Alex Trebek passed away. Rest in
And your
peace.
life in jeopardy like Alex Trebek. And your raps is a boring something. You're born to kick science. Find a corpse, something. Altered scheme. Yo, rest in peace to Alex Trebek, man.
Yeah, rest in peace. Then I never watched the show. You watched it? You watched Jeopardy?
Bro, yo.
You like Jeopardy? I ain't like Jeopardy. I ain't like Jeopardy too much, bro.
Yo, Notch. You know me, right? So why you think I'm so, like, I could be in depth with everything?
Niggas, I like to figure shit out.
I like to learn shit. I used to watch Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune.
I was Who Wants to Be a Millionaire type.
See, that's later.
I mean, not
I
much
used to
later.
watch
That was
my pops, my grandmother and my pops, my pops' moms. She probably still watches Wheel of Fortune, and she could solve that shit with 3 letters on the fucking board, bro. So I always watch Wheel of Fortune.
I ain't never liked Wheel of Fortune too much, but I watched it.
And Wheel of Fortune's lit. Jeopardy, they used to make me watch because
Jeopardy I would watch when they would have like history topics and shit.
Most of the time they had that. But they used to make me watch it and think that we was winning money. I answered the question.
Yeah, you
and it was
smart,
like,
young man.
who is, you gotta answer it with a question. So
Yeah,
like you gotta learn.
yeah.
So I learned a lot of shit by watching Jeopardy. And Alex Trebek was always like, he was funny to me because when niggas get it wrong, he'd be like, nah, that's not it. Let's check with the judges. I'm sorry, it's wrong. We're not gonna accept that.
Yeah.
So rest in peace to Alex Trebek, man. He was always cool, man. One of my favorite game hosts. Taught me a lot through the years, man. I don't know who's gonna do it now. They can't retire Jeopardy.
Ryan Seacrest.
Nah, dog.
If it's channel 2 through 9, you gonna see Ryan Seacrest.
They gotta let
Steve
boy.
Harvey. Family Feud.
Steve Harvey gonna be like,
I think he got it
right? They need to let Boy do it that won it all them times.
Who?
Recently.
Oh, wasn't one of the
contestants. They should hire him.
You gotta see how he react on camera. You know what I'm saying?
Because
that shit is different.
Yeah, it's different when you up there.
When you host and shit like that. Probably
You
got
see, hopefully they have
that's somebody
some.
black. They Nick Cannon. I don't know. Come out. Ain't too busy for that, right?
I guess he just had a baby. Congrats, man.
Congrats there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of new life being born.
Congrats to Giddy.
Congrats to Giddy. You know what I'm saying?
Birth for his daughter.
Girl dad now.
Girl dad. Happy birthday to Phoenix. A lot of life going on.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta keep it living. You know what I mean? I think this was a big story. I want to see what you got to say on it, and then we get into it. Vans bought Supreme for $2.1 billion.
You asking me how I feel?
Yeah, because I think that's almost like a culture thing, like almost like a culture thing. Because I think I saw it, and I saw it different from what you saw it as. I think I dived into it a little more with my fake ass college degree. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like,
you earned it.
I'm like, they doing that for a reason. They waited for it to get to where it's at. They waited for it to surpass Hypebeast. Because we've been knowing about Supreme for what, 20 years now? You know what I'm saying? That shit was out. That shit was starting when N1 was starting. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, yeah.
And then even when they tried to,
and
we saw them try to do it with streetwear, with Fubu and Fat Farm, and they tried to buy it out and do this and that.
Right,
but I think this shit, I think Supreme learned from all that shit and was like, nah, we holding out to somebody to be like, yo, them boys gave them 2.1 billion with a B. So I don't know. That's a white owned company. Supreme?
I don't know. I don't think that's a black.
I never really
when
got
I
into
look
it.
up black designers and clothing lines, I didn't see Supreme into it. You know, I don't do those. But I don't like Vans.
No.
Hell no.
Well, probably because.
First of all, I wear a size 12 foot.
Probably because your foot, yeah.
Yeah, I can't do sneakers, skater sneakers.
I like certain colorways of them, but I don't know if I would buy them.
It's a dub. I'm not buying those for my lady neither. All my kids. I want my kids and shit.
I think they look cool sometimes.
Yeah, they moms and shit be buying it for them. I'll be like, no,
But he be fresh.
Put this shit up, bro. I don't like them, bro. They just look like.
Like a knockoff Puma?
Yeah, like ponies and some shit. Give me that pony feel.
I remember the pony.
Yeah, bro. I remember. I ain't even gonna talk about it.
So that's why I think, see, because somebody like you know what I'm saying? So now you get somebody from a designer team from Supreme that could probably hook it up into a different shoe.
But I don't like Supreme. I feel like that's teenager wear.
But if they change, let's say they change the structure of the shoe and make it look a little more like a sports sneaker, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe one to catch your eye, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, you know what I mean?
I guess.
Almost like you don't wear the Puma ones that look like that, but you wear the ones that look like more of a sneaker. You know what I'm saying? So
tennis shoe.
Yeah, and maybe they got somebody from another team that's like a designer that could be like, yo.
Look,
I'm just saying.
Listen,
that's why I think that's a big move, because maybe Vans is preparing for a bigger move.
If Supreme is a black-owned company, then good luck.
Power to
you. If it ain't,
then it's all in the same vacuum. So,
I really don't care, because I'm not going to support you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that, like, I'm going outright and putting it on the record. I'm only supporting black clothing and products moving forward.
Yep.
That's just where it's at.
So I'm about to start DMing all the people that I'm following on the gram and shit like that. They got their clothing lines and shit, and seeing if y'all would like to promote, like,
I should say black and urban, because it's not like I'm not going to support Latino businesses or Asian business.
Definitely going to get an Empanada too. You know what I'm saying? No nigga about. Well, because this right here is black and Latino owned. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So y'all can cop. We still got the shirts in stock, man. Stop playing. Come and get some. But yeah, I'm gonna ask some of them if I buy one, can you throw me something so we could just promote on the show? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. That's how we gotta start coming to these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Cool. Mm-hmm. Closed mouths don't get fed, baby. But I think that was most of the topics that I wanted to touch. It's black owned. Alright, so shout out to the black owned people that got the 2.1. And if y'all gonna still work with them, let's get this popping. You know what I'm saying, Cool?
Yeah,
in 2021. I think we touched enough topics, but I want to get into some sports, because we got a nice little, I think we got an interview run coming. So let's get it rocking. But what we was talking about, what you wanted to do with the NBA?
With the NBA?
All the teams?
I'm high now.
You wanted to pick a face for every team.
Oh, yeah. I felt, because I seen a meme with that, and I felt like a little bit of it was off. I was like,
it's 32 teams, right?
Yeah.
So
overall, all-time face of each team.
You want to start today? We could do 10. Then the next episode we do 10, and the next episode we do 10.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, we can do that. But in NBA news, the start date is definitely December 22nd. Mm-hmm. The draft is in 8 days. It's on the 18th, the 17th, the 18th.
7, 8 days.
And then training camp should start a couple days after that, just to get them ready.
It has to.
Yeah, because there's no off-season, there's no preseason games or nothing.
No fall league neither.
But it's December 22nd. I wanted to ask you.
Right.
What games you want to see on Christmas? Well, we got. All right, hold on. How many games we usually have? We have a 12 o'clock game, 2 o'clock game.
12, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9.
5 games. 5 games. What you like to see?
5 games. I want to see Lakers and Warriors.
Lake Cap.
I want to see Knicks and Nets early.
12 o'clock.
Celtics and Heat.
Okay.
That's 3. Clippers and Nuggets.
Definitely, got to be petty to see that.
Well, that's 4, right?
That's 4.
2 and 2.
Yeah.
The West Coast game. Houston and Portland.
Houston and Portland. Yeah, that would be cool. Those pretty much the games that I would like to see too. Because you can't go to, you gotta remind the COVID, so you gotta stay kind of local. Can't have Kevin Durant going to see Golden State or nothing like that. Not yet.
They probably do Lakers and Clippers though.
Nah, we gotta be petty and see Denver and Clippers.
I gotta see the Clippers, and I gotta see the Warriors and the Lakers. So
yeah, because the Warriors getting Clay and Steph back, and whatever they do with the draft pick or somebody else.
Whatever they trade.
Yeah, you should showcase a rookie on Christmas. Because we don't want to put, we don't know what Zion going to be. We don't want to put him back in the Christmas game and he not playing or nothing like that.
He shouldn't be there.
Yeah, but Boston and Miami,
you got enough stars.
Boston and Miami.
Because you got the Knicks and Nets starting it, so you got KD coming back. Oh yeah. Boston and Miami, bro. Boston was supposed to go to the chip.
That was the Eastern Conference Finals.
That was the Eastern Conference Finals. Boston was supposed to go to the chip. They was picked. And Miami went.
And we don't know what's going to happen before in these next few weeks with like transitions, free agency and all that type of shit. Yeah.
I think it's dope, but I feel like it's rushed. They could have been in January, but they're trying to get that the Christmas views, that TV money.
Damn, I already took the goddamn paper out.
It happened.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, one more NBA question before we get into the first 10 teams that you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this popped into my head because I was watching the interview on Old Smoke. Who's better in their prime? I know you like these questions. This is an NBA one. My son Ron Meta, Peace Artest, and we talking prime. You know what I'm talking about.
Go ahead.
Or the Claw, Kawhi Leonard.
Wait. Overall?
Yeah.
Kawhi, bro. Don't ask me no dumbass question like that.
Word?
Yeah, my nigga.
Bro, Indiana, Ron Artest. Chicago, Ron Artest. He almost had that team go to the finals. Nigga.
Huh?
That year before the trade, before it broke.
Him?
Him. He was averaging 25. Yeah.
Ron?
Yeah.
Ron?
25, 9. That was like his 4th year or some shit like that. He started getting way better. What year is that, the bro?
2004. Some shit like that. Let's see this.
I mean, he only played 7 games.
Okay.
Yeah, he got suspended because the bro.
I was about to say. You had to say it. I'm like, okay, I see 24.
This nigga went to basketball reference. I said, hold on, I did it last night.
This nigga played 7 games, bro. Hey, no way he was gonna average 24 points for the rest of the shit. The nigga just averaged 18 the year before. He was 7. Nah,
yeah,
bro.
he was climbing up.
No.
He would at least average 22 that year, bro. What was his first 3 years? Go ahead, say it. 9, 17.
It's 12, 11, 13, 15, 10, 15, 18, 24 in 7 games. After that, he averaged 17, 19, 16, 18, 20, 17, 11, 8,
The nigga
7,
started shitting
12.
on him after the bro, though.
I ain't gonna knock you. Ron is my man. But don't ever try to play my son like that ever again, bro.
Kawhi Leonard trash, bro.
He not trash. That nigga just...
He mediocre.
You can't do that, bro.
He macaroni cheese.
This is what I hate. And you say that, right? And you feed into the shit. Niggas got ADD, bro.
Yeah, niggas forget how nice Ron Artest really was.
I'm not saying
that's what I'm saying.
Saying that, but he never won.
Queens, St. John's.
Like you would say, if I said some dumb shit about somebody, you'd be like, that nigga never won a chip.
He did win the chip. He hit the buzzer beater in the chip to save Kobe. Huh?
Who had the final MVP?
It don't matter. It don't matter. Fuck out of here. Who got the finals MVP in 2015?
When I say
Andrea Iguodala. Fuck out of here.
I say Kyrie.
You talk about Kawhi Leonard for that defensive year. Fuck out of here, nigga.
When I say
now this is why I'm comparing them to.
When I say Kyrie in Cleveland, this nigga be like, but the block though.
You heard? Signature shit.
Bruh.
That shit should be on his sneakers.
Kyrie should have been MVP. You don't like that?
Man, they both was killing all that series. That
You
one
don't
game
like
when
that.
they both had 40.
It ain't about who was killing, bro. It's about who put the nail in the coffin. Okay? That's all I'm saying.
Alright, what team we starting with?
You ready to go there? Because you had me leave my screen with that fucking Ron Artest. Alright, ready?
Alright, what team we starting with?
Alright, we not going to no order. We just going go crazy. Now you got the Lakers. Who's the face? All-time face of the Lakers.
That's it. And I'm tight that you said that first, because when I was doing it, I'm like, this is the most difficult one. This gotta be the most difficult one. But I'm going with Irvin Magic Johnson. That's what I'm gonna take for that. The Lakers. I was contemplating with him and Kobe, because Kobe came there when he was like younger, 18, and he went through some shit. But then when you think about what the fuck Magic did, winning the college chip, then coming and his center got hurt, and then you win the chip and you did all that.
I feel what you're saying. Well, I got Jelly Bean.
Kobe?
Yes, sir.
I'm not mad at that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I do.
That was
the man I hated his whole career, except the beginning. I like Kobe with that. And his first chip, I like that. They beat Indiana, I believe. And I just couldn't see Indiana winning the championship, so they helped me with that.
So you think he had more of an impact on the Lakers than
on the game.
Magic?
On the game.
On the game?
On the game. Internationally and here.
Yeah, he
Just a
nigga
different
own
time.
China.
That's Baby Jordan.
Yeah.
Baby Jordan.
I'm not mad at you, because I just said
and I think he will bust Irvin Magic Johnson's ass, so.
Before that?
Yeah. Like how Mike was busting his ass. I kind of feel like Kobe was smoking, and I got Kobe. Rest in peace to me, man.
Rest in peace to the mamba.
Alright, I could fuck it up. Alright, what you got on the Warriors, man? Who they all-time face?
This was a toss-up.
Who they all-time face? What you talking about, Paul?
This is a toss-up too between, for me, just from what I know, Rick Barry or Steph. Because what's the name was there, but
what was there?
He was a traveler though. He played for 3 franchises, 4.
I think.
L.A., Philly,
San
Francisco, and somebody else. I'm not gonna off the top of my head. These niggas is old. Steph and Rick Barry went to 8 chips. 1-1.
Research that. He on it.
I'm going with Steph though. I just think I think it's almost the same argument with the Kobe and Magic. I think his impact was more for that culture and for the game.
I got Steph too. And that's all respect to the underhanded free throw man and Rick Barry.
Yeah.
It's just we born in the 80s. I ain't know shit about them going to any championships or how many they won. I ain't know none of that shit.
Warriors is trash.
That's all I knew. I liked TMC. I like when Weber was there and all that. That was cool. And Baron Davis.
The only time they was hot for us was Baron Davis, Steven Jackson, Matt Barnes, Harrington.
Actress, Beedrins.
When they beat when they beat the Mavericks, the #1 seed.
Yeah, so
and then Steph came and it was like boom pow surprise.
Yeah.
LeBron who?
So I feel like Steph kinda like cemented them.
Yeah, that's his franchise, bro.
So I feel like it's Steph to me. Alright, here we go. Let's get him out the way. We got the Celtics. We going down east.
Ooh. The Celtics. There's a lot of people. Cousy, Russell, Larry Legend, Paul Pierce. Let's go with. I'm gonna go with Larry Legend.
Yeah, me too.
I
ain't even gonna think about this.
I don't want to be. I don't want to be that nigga that's fronting and be like, "Yo, Bill Russell."
Oh, Paul Pierce.
he averaged 15.
No, not doing that.
He got 11 chips and all that, but I'm gonna go with Larry Legend, just cause of his, like we saying, the impact of what he did with his culture. You know what I mean? Like how he was like, nah, Magic not gonna win every chip. Like we gonna go at it with them.
Yeah.
So you got Larry too?
I got Larry. I ain't gonna think about that too much. There's a lot of legends in Boston, but fuck a lot. I got the Heat up now.
Easy money. It's easy money. It's D-Wade franchise. Who franchise is that to you?
That's D-Wade shit, but I thought you were gonna say some crazy shit.
Nah, that's easy money. That's D-Wade franchise.
A lot of people say that's LeBron franchise.
Nah, hell no. Hell no. That's D-Wade franchise. They got their first chip because of him, and they got 3 chips because of him. He was on those 2 chips teams.
He was very
He's too instrumental in that.
Centerpiece.
Yeah, that's Wade County. I don't care who you say,
Change the
Tim
name,
Hardaway, Alonzo. I don't care who you say.
Fuck them.
It's his team. Forever.
Yeah, I got D
What's
Wade
that,
too.
4 teams?
Yeah, that's 4. Next up is the Bulls. That's pretty much a given.
Mike,
Jeffrey.
Inez,
Jordan.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say Derrick Rose.
What the hell, though?
Uh,
Joking lower, baby, but.
Well, this is interesting. Let's go ahead. The Toronto Raptors.
Ooh. Sticky, icky. It's 2 people that I pick. Out 2. And boy, not there. I think he could be in consideration because he gave them their chip. But I don't got him in the 2 that I'm thinking for the franchise.
I think it's not right.
You know that was my man.
That's your man.
You know that was my man, but I loved him when he was on Portland. Vince Carter. Or the kid that got more playoff wins than him, more numbers than him. DeMar DeRozan. But I'm gonna go with Vince.
This nigga wild.
Oh, VC.
Yo, my man be bugged.
I'm gonna go with VC.
It makes for good TV though.
Yeah.
This nigga said DeMar DeRozan. Shout out to the real, but
Good reason.
it is Air Canada.
Yeah, I'll pick Vince Carter. It was not a toss up, it was just like.
This nigga just put a scalp. Yo, he disrespectful. One day I'm gonna show Vince this shit. We get I'm like, yo, Vince.
Look who this nigga compared to.
We did like the,
For the
face of
franchise player.
Nigga said, yo, it's between you and DeMar DeRozan.
Like if it was a draft, he damn would have been there until the last second.
He had it 1A, 1B. Like, he didn't know. He was like, damn, but boy.
Nah, Vince Carter, man. Commercials and all that. Nigga had commercials and all that. I'm singing in the rain.
Oh, here we go. This is cool.
That was the 15?
That's 6. Mm-hmm. Next is the Rockets. H-Town, what it do?
I think this easy, buddy. I came to dream. Oh, I came.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious. The King Dream and Jersey's fire.
James Harden, and if you're gonna win that over that, you gotta win 3 chips in Houston.
You're not passing that.
You can't pass
You can
it.
score. You can pass with scoring though. Do that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Next team is the Clippers. Who's the face of the franchise of the
Mike,
loss?
whoa, Kenny, come on. You know what time it is. The Clippers.
This is really interesting.
This is interesting because
I got one for you. I got 2.
I think we might be on the same wavelength with one. He ran on the 42. Brand, right? Elton Brand. That's who I was thinking about. But then I'm trying. I don't know. Clippers.
Yeah.
Wasn't Earl Pearl on that team, on the Buffalo team? I'm trying to pick whatever nice free agent got there, like Kawhi, man. Nah, he can't.
He just choked him.
Yeah, the Clippers is different. Yo. I don't know, Elton Brand? Who you got? Who else you was thinking?
Danny Manning.
Okay, yeah, but he tore his knee.
He tore his knee.
Yeah.
So, because
Elton Brand tore his ACL. But
I can't really place anybody else, but
Darius Miles and Quentin Richardson, because we combined them as one. You know that was crazy when they came.
Knuckleheads? Fuck it. Face of the franchise.
Together, the Knuckleheads. Yeah, Quentin Richardson and Darius Miles.
Yeah,
man.
I
wanted 90s, 2000s.
I wanted them to win so fucking bad. Tino Mobley.
I thought they was going to get crazy that year.
Corey Maggette, bum ass.
Man. They had Lamar Odom on that team.
Yeah, Corey Maggette was ass, bro. He wasn't passing the rock. He thought he was the man because he came from Duke. No, nigga.
Yeah, Clippers. Step down gave up.
Alright, next was the 76ers.
It's easy money, bro, but
Practice?
yeah. I was thinking Julius Erving too, but I done that shit, bro. But I'm putting him somewhere else. You know where I'm putting him.
With Long Island?
Yeah,
but
when the most that eight.
Don't disrespect. You be disrespecting AI a lot.
How do we disrespecting AI? I put him in my starting all time.
That nigga type short, bro.
At the one, nigga. I put him in my starting all time at the one, and you almost made me change it to IT.
Cause he's not a fucking point. Stop disrespecting my nigga.
Yes, he is a point.
No, he not.
We just did this, bro. Our all time. He wasn't in our all time top shooting guard. He was in our all time top point guard.
Yeah, cause I had to make the list right.
Yeah. So, but that definitely AI franchise, Philly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Crossed over Jordan. I'm gonna have to write these teams down when I watch this shit over. So
I got you. Next team. Get it out the way. The New York Knicks.
Knicks. We some hot niggas. We ain't never quit. We got nigga.
Orange and blue skies all day, man. Niggas take shit.
Alright, I can't go with nobody from my era. Can't do it.
You can't go with Melo?
Can't do it. Can't win with them.
He really talking about trying to bring my son back or something.
I was thinking between the Glide, Frazier, or the King. Bernard King or Walt Frazier. Go with the...
Yo, you fucking disrespectful, son.
Who you got, Pat?
I don't have Pat.
Who you got then?
How you don't have Pat in consideration?
I mean, boy, I already blessed him with the top center shit.
Go ahead, my nigga. Go ahead.
I'm going with Walt Frazier. I'm going with Walt Frazier just because he was man.
He's still a man.
Yeah, he's still the man. Yeah, he still get all the pussy in the
Not
car.
what the fuck you want. That's one thing I'm missing right now. Pause. And with my son rocking should give me inspiration.
Word.
But
just when I'm old, all vibrant colors.
Walt Clyde Frazier is definitely the face of the New York Knicks and the voice. He's been that for
Since he got drafted,
over 40-something years. And
he got a chip with them, so two. Let's get it.
two of our
You gotta go, right?
point guard.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I got Clyde, and Pat was right there.
Okay.
Yeah, Pat was right there. I don't know about Bernard King being right there. This nigga tripping.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes I got an old soul. So that's the first 10 teams, right?
Got an old song, we don't got Pat there. Yeah.
It's the first 10 teams we're gonna do. We just gonna space it out since the season is approaching. You know what I'm saying?
Got the Nets in the next 10.
Cool. Week 9 was crazy.
It's a crazy week, bro.
Week 9 was crazy. I picked out a few topics we could touch on.
I only watched one game.
My son, Pittsburgh is still undefeated. What game you watched? Let's start with it.
That game.
Yeah. Pittsburgh is still undefeated. That was a good game,
I
though.
had your number waiting. I ain't gonna hold you. I had this shit
called
right
him
up.
yesterday. Where's that?
I just texted this nigga. I said, "Boo, go to the call."
It was a good close game, but like you asked me, was I
that
nervous?
shit on speaker. I was gonna be like, "Yo, you hear me?"
That was a good game though. It was a good game though.
It was a good football game.
I thought we was gonna put a 40 piece on, but you know, shit happens.
They almost put a 40 piece, but
Shit happens. They
lost too.
They pulled out a quarterback from the ankle sock. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know who the fuck that was, but he didn't care. He didn't know he was supposed to do
his
it.
last name is Gilbert.
Gary
Gilbert. His pops played in the league as well. They said
was the Stanford quarterback.
yeah, they said his pops played in the game, the shit where the marching band came on, the college game. But he did his thing. He tried to do his thing. You know what I'm saying? And I think if they would have got Zeke a little more, they got him involved just a little more.
They got him involved late.
Yeah.
They got him involved too late, but that's balance this year for you.
But I ain't mad at that game because my boys is 8-0, you know what I'm saying? I said Chase Claypool don't know what an L tastes like yet, you know what I mean? So he's still out here doing his thing, you know what I'm saying?
Facts, because he held me down this week.
Good.
Definitely did.
Up with the young niggas, you know what I mean?
Held me down in my fantasy.
That was a good game though. I like that game. It was a good game. Another big thing that I saw was Now I think this is more of the Peyton Manning and Tom Brady of this era.
Tua
and Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray is more Peyton Manning with the exciting shit, you know what I'm saying? Like a little more. And Tua is more like, I ain't got the big arm and nothing like that, so I gotta get right. You know what I'm saying? But I think this was a good game. It showed off both their talents and both their teams are pretty decent, you know what I'm saying? To at least probably win the playoff game or get in the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? But I think they both need to add something. But what you thought of this game?
I thought it was exciting. I watched that, I watched the rewind a lot when they played it in like 60 minutes. They chop it, I like that. And it was real exciting, man. And to see Miami pull it out.
To escape, niggas said, ooh. But what's the name?
I like shit like that because it reminds me of myself.
But Kyler Murray be looking like Barry Sanders when he runs.
He's fast. I run fast, but I don't run that fast. He's small.
His feet.
His feet.
That shit is crazy. Did you say he's 4'8"?
No.
What is he?
Kyler Murray like 6 feet.
Alright.
Yeah, you know my height.
I think Tua more 6 feet. I think he like 6'2".
Nah. Cause I'll
go like that.
I'm a tall quarterback. He 5'10".
Alright. Yeah, so they both the same.
I told you, bro. I was just in the wrong place. I'm supposed to be smoking shit. I'm supposed to be looking better than Cam right now.
Supposed to be getting into the
That nigga doodle.
Supposed to be like,
he ain't me.
You're not the man you good. Yeah, I'm about to get tired, bro. Pulling up.
I had 2 knee injuries, ACL. You know it's time to get the fucking weed shit popping and chill. But yeah, bro.
Yeah, that was a
Dollar Little, his feet is happy. His shit is like. My shit's in stride fast. But his stride is long.
And pause, no homo. His legs is fucking diesel, like, bro. He'd be like,
like a little choo-choo train. And he stopped.
I was telling y'all about him last year, man. That's my boy.
That's your boy.
But that was a good game.
I only didn't say that because you know Patty the GOAT.
That's why, like, he's almost.
Fuck you sucking your teeth for?
Cause I like him, but I don't like him at the same time.
Cause that's my man.
I was gonna say he's almost like on his own team.
You know, that's what I said to you yesterday. We go through that. And I be like, that's my man. You be like, yeah, but I fuck with him. He ain't better than my nigga though.
That's my nigga, but I ain't gotta give him all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know I got it. I got you, Patty. Go, baby, go.
Seattle got worked out by Buffalo. I mean, it was
a
close game. They were all about 10.
Did I call it?
Yeah, you called it.
I called it.
You know what I'm saying?
Big Griselda shit. I don't know what this nigga talking about this year. Big Griselda shit. That's David Vision now.
That was a big game. But Tampa Bay got worked out.
Oh my God. Obliterated.
38-3.
See, Giants is supposed to win that game. It would be tied for first right now, but hey, whatever.
That shit was nasty.
They beat the shit out of Tom Brady in them the other night.
Oh, what is it?
They put their tight end at quarterback and was like, boys, just talk to do what you want to do.
We already 3 quarters into the season, right?
Yeah, that's week 9.
Week 10.
Yeah, week 10.
Pull up the games. See what's happening this week.
Oh, your boy Ben got COVID. Rona.
Yeah, I heard it.
Rona.
A quarterback or... Alright, see what's going to
You
happen.
think? He got the Rona.
He just got to stay out for 5 days.
Bruh.
Everybody.
Bruh. Pick up a quarterback.
Yeah. As soon as we done here.
I heard. Nah, you gotta wait for that waiver shit. You know how that go.
Thursday night, wait. What's today? Tuesday, right?
Day Tuesday. Waiver
Right,
is free tomorrow.
Wednesday, Thursday, type shit. But niggas ain't picking out no quarterbacks right now. Niggas be up there. Matthew Stafford might be up there still.
Yeah. Cause he got COVID. Thursday night,
Week 10.
Colts and Titans. Shout out to AJ Brown.
I was gonna say this gonna be a good game, but it's not.
It possibly can.
Possibly can,
But Phillip Rivers looking stupid on Sunday.
Yeah, suspect. Yeah, and
He gonna
short
try hard this
turnaround.
week.
Yeah, I'm going with
I
Tennessee.
got Tennessee.
I'm going with
It might be
Tennessee.
like 40-17.
Yeah,
Actually.
some shit like that.
1 o'clock Sunday, November 15th, we got the Texans and the Browns. I believe Baker Mayfield is still hurt.
Who they playing?
Texans.
Who their quarterback? Drew Stanton and some shit like that. It's crazy. How long this nigga been in the league? This shit is ridiculous.
You said Drew Stanton? That us?
I don't know who they.
Nah,
I'm going with Houston to win this game.
who is their quarterback, bro? Oh, boy got COVID.
Who?
Baker Mayfield. What these niggas doing, bro?
Who you got?
Who you pick?
I'm going with Houston.
I think they Chubb coming back.
I hope so.
I see points next to him in some of my leagues.
I hope so.
You got Houston.
Shit.
David Johnson just got hurt. Pause.
From Houston?
Nigga, they traded DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah, but I see them, I guess.
I got the Browns.
Throwing the ball.
Fuck it, I don't care. I got the Browns. Alright. Washington against the Lions.
Washington against the Lions.
I don't know who their quarterback is because he got Allen got hurt.
Alex Smith was starting from there.
Okay, I got the Lions.
Yeah, I'm going with Detroit.
They had a bad loss last week. Next game, Buccaneers and Panthers, NFC South. I believe the Buccaneers, I don't know their record in the division, but they definitely lost 2 to the Saints, so they need this one. But the
All
Panthers.
his turnovers is against the Saints.
But the Panthers.
Well, their quarterback is Case Keenum.
Oh,
Cleveland.
I got the Browns.
Tampa Bay and Carolina. Carolina feeling good, even though they
The
lost to Kansas
Buccaneers
City.
is looking bad the past 2 weeks.
They lost the last 2 weeks.
No. almost lost to the Giants, though. The passing first on 2-point conversion.
That was Monday night game, right?
Yeah.
That's why they lost this game. They about to smack Carolina.
That's why they only scored 3 points?
Yeah, it was tight. I'm going with Tampa Bay.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be a good game though.
I see. This is fucked up because I don't know what C-Mac is playing.
I think they was trying to throw the ball to AB.
I got the Buccaneers, and I'm playing this. I'm saying this. And C-Mac was playing. I'm changing my pick. Fuck that. They almost beat the Chiefs last week. Next game.
Not because of him.
Yes, it was.
Teddy Bridgewater.
Next game. Best division in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Eagles and Giants.
This shit is funny. We gonna
The
be saying this
Eagles
shit
are
every week.
3,
This shit is funny because
4,
the
and
Giants
1.
still could win this
And the
game.
Giants are 2
and 5.
and 7.
2 and 7?
Yeah.
So what are y'all? A game and 2 games back?
Yeah.
Alright.
Well,
Let's
we
try this
pass-
again.
But if we pass them and wins, we beat.
Let's
we
try
win
this
the
again.
percentage.
I'm gonna go with the Giants to win this game.
Yeah, I got the Giants.
And if y'all win this game, y'all basically tied
Yeah,
for the lead in the division, but y'all still like a half a game back.
yeah. Because they got that.
Y'all gonna have
that
3
one
wins.
time.
They gonna have 3 wins. Washington's gonna lose. They still gonna be 2 and 7.
Yeah.
So if y'all don't get y'all shit together, I'm not.
All we gotta do is just get ahead of the Eagles. And
Y'all let Carlson win.
the losses don't even matter if we get the 6.
Y'all had your best game this past week.
Oh, keep going. We was looking good, right?
A. Jones ain't have no turnovers.
We was looking good, right?
I'm saying y'all lost, but
We won.
who y'all beat?
The Washington niggas.
Oh yeah, barely.
We won.
Cause Kyle got it, but let's
That's
go.
what I'm
But that helps y'all in that division.
saying. Jaguars and Packers.
Oh man.
Pack attack.
I mean that Lawton kid. We saw those moves on the field. They scored 30. They lost, but
Pack attack.
I'm going with the Green Bay Packers.
Next game. Oh, this is 4 o'clock. Bills and Cardinals. Cardinals got to get it together, but this is pretty Griselda over here. So,
Where is that?
and at the Cardinals shit.
I'm going with Arizona.
Okay. Next game, 4-5, Chargers and the Dolphins. That's the Chargers. I got the Dolphins going 6-3.
Yeah, I'm going with the
Herbert throwing 3 touchdowns for me again. Because that kid is great.
They going. What's their record? 5-3.
5-3.
And what's Buffalo record? 7-3.
7-3. This nigga be bugging.
What's their record?
7-2.
7-2. Okay. I'm going Miami.
Yeah, because you want them to pass them Bills. He's a bitch. Next game, Broncos and Raiders, 4-5. I got the Raiders.
Broncos and Raiders. Yeah. I'm going with the Raiders.
They look good. Especially against bad teams. Against bad teams.
Win the
they look
games
real
you're
good.
supposed to win.
Yeah, get you in the playoffs. Look, they 5-3.
Take the MLB.
They better not lose this game. Next game, Seahawks and Rams at 4:25.
Seahawks and Rams. Seahawks have that loss.
6-2 and 5-3. This for the division. And if you're correct and the Cardinals beat the Bills, they'll be 6-3 as well.
Yeah.
So it'll be a 3-way tie.
And the Rams coming off a bye.
Yeah. Seahawks look bad on defense.
Seahawks need a bye, nigga. I'm going with the Rams. I can see Seattle winning.
Yeah, it's in LA too.
I'm going with the Rams. They got it.
4:25. Yeah, I got.
This is a crazy division.
I got the Rams. I got Aaron Donald trying to get crazy. So yeah, I got the Rams. Next game, I already know who you picking here.
This Sunday night?
No, 425. Bengals.
Pittsburgh. Smacking them niggas.
With Rudolph playing?
Yeah.
He throwing the Claypool? Y'all tell me if he throwing the Claypool, because I said this nigga.
Nah, what's the name of that busy?
That's what I'm saying. I'm about to say that. Put goal
Nah,
in
keep him in there. He probably catch a touchdown.
Cowboys
Like
is
a
something
3
I
yard
don't need
touchdown.
right now. I don't need that. It's clutch season.
Catch an end zone touchdown.
Alright. I need like 160 yards. Guaranteed shit. Alright.
It's gonna be a good game though.
Next game, still 425, 49ers and Saints. The 49ers still don't have nobody. They have some dude named Rick James, I believe, have 169
And they
yards.
still in that division.
I know they're not.
They got 5 wins.
They have 4 wins.
They still in it.
No, they're not.
I'm
They're about to
going.
lose this fucking game
Yeah, I got the move.
and be 4-6. The Saints.
I'm going with New Orleans.
Yeah, the Saints trying to win that division. Lock up a number 1 seed. 8:20 game Sunday night. Ravens and Patriots.
It's gonna be a good
They
game.
so fucking lucky they ain't lose that game last night.
It's gonna be a good game.
This gonna be a good game?
I got New
You
England.
rolled up, you gonna read.
I got New England. I got New England.
Son, this nigga just gonna let me win this season. I got the Ravens.
I got New England.
This nigga's crazy.
Gonna come.
Alright, next game.
Monday
night.
Dun, 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 dun.
NFC North.
Dun, dun, dun.
Vikings and Bears. I feel like this is a Monday night or Sunday night game
It's
every
gonna be a
year.
good game,
Hell no.
right? Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Well, how we getting this week, and we gonna get this on Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Come
It's
on.
not gonna be a good game though, bro. You need to tell me why you even
I got
believe that.
Minnesota.
Yeah, clearly. Why you think it's gonna be a good game though?
It's gonna be a good game.
Why?
Because it's a division game.
So the fuck what?
What you mean? So what?
So what?
That's how shit go.
Nope.
That's how shit go.
Son of Bears is ass, bro. Have
You
no
the
quarterback. Niggas got Nick Foles. Niggas like, oh, they might be. No.
Nope.
You gotta bring him in week 15 and shit.
Nope.
So, yeah, I got the Vikings, who are an ugly 3-5 right now. But Dalvin Cook is out there running for his life.
He running for a wild card spot. He trying to get that wild card spot. But you got anything else you want to get for the people?
Yeah, the Dallas Cowboys are on a 4-game losing streak and they're 2-7. That's my one game.
Trash.
Because they've been fucking quiet on my
Shout out to
fucking
my
Facebook
Mets,
all
man.
day.
They finally got Wilco up out of here. We finally made the sell. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Hopefully, you know, let me
My
shake
boy,
your hand,
my
'cause
boy is a millionaire.
hopefully that rubs off to the other blue and
To
orange.
the Knicks. Oh
Let me
yeah,
get this nigga the fuck out of here.
boy is
'Cause
a
I really
billionaire.
like that.
Boy is a billionaire. That's the owner of the team now, and he gets to spend money.
He fired everybody too.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
fired
everybody.
son and his whole staff. He
Yeah.
said everybody get to clean the shit.
Winkle balls,
Niggas
everybody.
like COVID
everybody.
spray all this shit down and get the fuck out.
Yeah, we don't need y'all no more.
Yeah, so
And that's about to trickle down to the team. I think the only people we keeping is like the Grom.
nobody's getting traded now.
Yeah, a lot of people going. So shout out to my Mets.
So yeah, and be safe. You know I'm not the only one that felt the resurgence of new energy on Saturday. Harvest that, put it into a good place, man, and stay away from negativity. And just look forward to the moving forward through these holidays and get into the next year. That's all I can say. Just be safe out there.
Like, share, subscribe. You know what I mean?
Comment.
All that. So for Thedoncoreanddricanhippieshow, y'all already know what we're about to do. We about to get up out of here.